in peace.
Welcome, Aries. Let's find out what is going on for you. Look into love and romance and all that good stuff too. Okay? Some of you might be dealing with a brother. Maybe you feel like your parents hate you too. I feel some of you might have that, like an angel. I'm feeling even a brother that is an angel here. Sometimes you feel like something's always wrong. Your brother's there for you. Maybe you feel like you never were part of a family. There's something about being programmed, though. Some of you feel like you've messed up. You were moving on from someone, and you really maybe have the hots for everyone. Pay attention to that. Those are red flags. Those are constantly, things. But I feel for some of y'all, maybe someone is actually lying, saying that you have the hots for everybody. They want you to fail. It's like some kind of experiment. You need to know who you are, because the competition's pretty much trying to blacklist you. Okay? You maybe feel like family is like me, myself, and I, and sometimes you have to look at it like that, because these people, I mean, they're trying to get you into that victim mentality. There's more going on behind closed doors than you know, and I feel like there's going to be someone asking for forgiveness that was gaslighting you pretty much and depriving you of affection. So I feel like there's an apology coming in. So it might be like polite and friendly, but just be on guard regarding anything, okay? Because the damage has been done, but there's like so much love there, and when they see you, you light up their life. Okay, maybe this person did some prison time or even suffered a medical condition. If you were seeing a bird or anything like an eagle or a hawk, there's something here to do with great power and authority. Okay, you feel like you've been in limbo with someone, and if that is you, don't fall for a short-term thing. I just would hate to see you lose well-earned momentum. There's some manipulation happening. Don't fall for it. All right. Some of you have a new permanent relationship. A very young energy. Could be Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, or a Pisces. I feel like you had hope for it, well, an actual outcome. But if nothing changes, I feel like the Queen of Swords is going to kind of come out. Okay? It's going to become like a nasty relationship. Gossip, cheating will start to happen. Okay, something about your voice annoying, headaches. So if you've been getting these kind of things or listening to someone chew and it's annoying you, that is actually a real thing, a real mental condition, by the way. Some of you really like sunflowers, wherever this bloom is facing, that direction, I'm going to tell you, it kind of guides you towards your happiness, all right? Whatever. Some of you are really big flirts. It's no harm. Maybe you had a past ex that slept around too. That was a karmic partner. Maybe you like the same music. You like to smoke, cat food, coffee, bath bombs, get body washes, those kind of things. I'm feeling very much water energy. I feel like they didn't have enough time for you. Maybe you didn't have time to even smell the flowers. They were busy all the time working. Maybe they felt like they had to work for you. Okay, some of you need to pay attention if you're dealing with an air sign. Even an affair is painful. So, like, just pay attention. So, something very intense and strong happened. And I feel like this person is still you. Might have happened at work. 'Cause money bags are here. But there's a secret that's going to be coming out. And it's going to be like, wow. Okay. Maybe you've been getting a lot of back aches, your neck hurts, your knees, your hips. These kind of things have been targeting you. I feel a lot of this, believe it or not, from your back, your neck, knees, and hips. It's coming from your feet. Rebuilding new creation to bear fruit. All right. So there's something that needs to come out. There's something significant here. Business is going to be booming, all right, with that new idea. So somebody's trying to misguide you. And I believe there's going to be an earth angel that comes in, and they're not going to let you be taken for granted like they were, okay? Because somebody else was taken for granted by this person, all right? And they're not going to allow that to happen. So just learn to be quiet. There's somebody that they did something, and it's the mouth of the South. So there's a good Samaritan here that some of you could be mothers as well, but I feel, or maybe they are a mother. Somebody feels like they're not late, they're not, but they're on their time. Maybe they're in denial for being pregnant. They feel like they have nothing to wear. It's time to buy new. It's time to admit, you know, something there. I feel if you had a female partner actually walk out of your life, they're trying to get you to remember them like forever. So they could be pregnant. And they're like, thanks for the good time, I gotta go. Kissing you was a mistake. I have a lover. It's not every day. Nothing lasts forever. Wow. Anything you can do, I can do better. And what's good for me is good for you, you know. That's what's the energy that's coming out here. What's going to happen is that's going to be some karma babes that's coming back for them. You're about to find this out. Okay, entrance to pyramids, lion and human wings, okay? I'm going to tell you something. There's going to be balance in an outer power, okay, coming. Something about being turned down where you're going to be offered. There's going to be a discussion where you are going to have no interest and you're going to feel finally relieved. Some of you have a really divine person in your life. You feel like you have it all with this partner. Okay, sought after life, blessed, in the moment. You want this stuff to last forever. You see stars for the future. Some of you need to be maybe open and honest. You feel like you don't deserve anything. Maybe you don't think that you're good enough and you don't know why they like you. Wow, that's pretty intense here. I feel some of you could like country music. You like kissing. Romance. You want to romance forever with this one. Okay, I feel like you are either with a Libra, Capricorn, Aries, or Cancer. This is a cardinal masculine sign coming in. First deacon energy. They like to be up all nights. Maybe you're just, you know, always keeping them busy. Just be careful, you know, to consider maybe the whole family is involved as well with the situation here. Maybe you're not as liked with the whole family. Something about persuasion or unexpected persuasion. Maybe you just caught off guard and you're ready to show love, but maybe it's not being reciprocated. But I do feel a Capricorn energy here. There's something about returning to unity. So just keep your mind on the prize. Some of you could have a deadbeat dad. I feel some of you had a father that maybe had just ghetto fabulous and they made a commitment, devoted 100% of their time to doing the wrong things, made a career out of that. And I feel some of you want to tell them, you know, they're grateful for what they did. Or maybe they're grateful for getting one thing right, and that was you. So I feel some of you need to ask help from a friend or get some guidance regarding the situation of someone else that kind of knows you. Nobody knows you better than you, right? This meant a lot to me from that time with you. I saved this. There's something with them kind of like cyber stalking you by like internet trolling you possibly. I mean, I feel like there's sometimes when they don't have anything to do, boredom sets in, these kind of things. They really think about you. Okay, moving on. I feel some of you have a lot of energy and it is just, it radiates. You're like a butterfly and it becomes like this crazy butterfly. Possibly, you can't let your guard down around people. You try to be service to others. There needs to be some kind of beacon of hope. Or is that the one thing that you're holding on to? Alright. Sometimes when you're running around with the crew, you might not realize maybe they have stolen from your finances. You've given them chances that they didn't deserve. Right? And I feel like maybe you're with somebody that doesn't really know what they want to eat. They can't ever make up their mind. And you're always like asking, what's the problem now? I feel like it's a challenge for you. And you're going to have to take the rose-colored glasses off and be more patient with this person. I feel this person doesn't feel you're giving them the attention that they deserve. Maybe you feel this way as well. Do you matter, or do they matter? You know? Maybe they don't believe that they're loved, and I kind of feel like at the end there's like this downfall regardless. Nobody really wins. So when the holidays come around, or shopping or makeup or these kind of things and jewelry, this person pops up in your mind, you know, or ever. But yet you run around with the crew and you're still, you know, your life is still comfortable. I feel like your life is more comfortable in each other's arms if you would give that a chance. You could be at home in each other's embodiment. Energy entanglement there. It's that foundation of love. There's 3 different types of love. All right? It's about really growing together, about laughing together. It's a true bond kind of thing, you know? It's an aha moment, a smart move. That's all I'm saying. Just be, you know, I feel like they're so proud of you, and you just don't realize that they feel rejected by you. And I feel like you're going to regret it. Maybe you'll see it, or maybe I feel like maybe some of you, Aries, I don't feel like it's the other energy here, or cross-watcher energy. I feel that this is definitely your energy here with you will regret this one day. And that's kind of like that Tower card, when something is just like, you know, I don't know, but it's like you'll see to it. There's an amount of hurt here regarding this partnership, and I feel that maybe they're really articulated with their speech. Possibly they're preoccupied when they do talk, and you see how they're thinking. You're not, you know, dumb, and you don't know if you can believe them. And I don't know. There's more here, and I know maybe you don't want to let the situation go because you're afraid to be alone. But it's coming to that point where it looks like you don't have common sense. There's something very irresponsible here. Maybe some laziness going on, some gluttony. A lot of you have this butterfly energy. You connect to the materialistic earth. You're mental by sky. Connect with the dog. This is your start, your journey. Nobody else can come with you. People you can rely on will help you, but nobody else can come with you. This is only for you. Possibly you like swimming at night and these kind of things. Well, I feel some of you might not realize that, you know, seasonal depositional changes affect a whole community. Right? Even affects fashion, sports, and the world still just goes on and on and on regardless. It doesn't matter. I feel some of you can make an impact on the world if you're seeing 8. That is really significant here. There's some kind of external success here, but also a karmic balance between the internal and the external. Okay, something with a very strong drive. It's giving you that blessing right back to the universe. There's a lot of Scorpio energy here with that one. And it feels like a lot of people, they don't know everything. They don't know everything. And whoa, you know, it's kind of like, you know, you don't mess with me. Karma is there. There is an amount of karma. Karma, biatch. Some of you don't even know you have a spiritual warrior. A spiritual warrior there. Some of you are spiritual warriors. You've been through all kinds of cheating. There was denial. I feel some of you didn't recognize that you had that regarding a partnership. Some of y'all were letting yourselves go. You know, you were unhappy with your resemblance, these kind of things. I want to tell you, you were really in denial about your partner cheating for the longest time. Be natural. Don't cover yourself up. Don't do it. You're beautiful. Beautiful. If you've been thinking about that lately, accentuate yourself. Natural is beautiful. Natural is beautiful. Believe it or not, I'm not wearing any like foundation and base and all this stuff like caked on my face, right? It doesn't make me feel like, you know, I'm 100%. It doesn't say I don't wear it, but you know, it's always good to feel beautiful naturally, you know, and to exude that boldness, Aries, that you have. And you got to realize there's always a way out of a relationship that puts you down, and it doesn't let you feel like you are beautiful again, because you're comparing yourself. And you need to run from those things, because look, do not miss out on a grand opportunity. The next 10 years are very important. Everything's in your favor. You just really need to look up. I'm telling you, there is so much about you that they could never be. Never, ever can be. Okay? Love yourself. Be who you are. I feel amount of bipolar coming through for some reason. Yes. Something about natural is needed as well with this. It's a little bit of a crazy energy. I see you with him. I can't stand it. You deserve so much better. I want you. I love you for you. You appreciate their guidance, friendship, nothing more. But still, you can't last. Okay. There's an amount of where you're kind of like running from something here. You're running from friendship. You're running from something. You just really have different internal conflicts here. There could be something here to do with the kitchen and the dining room. You could have Libra, Scorpio, Sag, Capricorn, Aquarius, or Pisces in your chart, or be a Venus descendant. I feel like you're asking please. Something about a new kitchen. Magnets. No answer is an answer. I feel some of you, your creative gifts come through when you're like late at night. You're like half asleep with energy for more, all right? And maybe you've been looking for a job and you just don't realize that there's a lot of, the mind is very creative. Have you ever considered journaling and writing down some of these thoughts? Watch a movie with me. I feel like some of you are good story writers. You could make a movie out of some of the thoughts that you have. As crazy as some of the thoughts you think are, or someone has been telling you something like this, like, you know, you're crazy and that's not right. You need this position, this raise. You need to be seen for your work. You need to be more determined. I feel like your hard work turns to drama. Okay, you'll be able to get that credit. You've been overlooked, or you're overlooking this talent. Complete them thoughts. Write them down. on paper and make a story out of it, a screenplay. Maybe you are a happy homeowner type. You like to throw some house parties, those kind of things. You're throwing a birthday party here real soon. I feel like there's a mother-in-law, something to do with the homeowner. There's something about being a liar. Show the truth. The nails reveal a story. Maybe somebody's been saying that they were working, and that's not true. They were actually having an affair with a sneaky link. I feel like you just need to leave happy. You don't lose out. Leave happy. Don't leave low and depressed. Just leave happy. I feel like they possibly liken their coworker. Somebody's been holding back their truth, not to raise any negative attention. Okay, no. Don't hold back your truth. You speak your truth. Say. You know, I think you're a wolf in sheep's clothing, then you're a wolf in sheep's clothing. Don't second guess it. Remember, some of you are smarter than you think. You can raise your energy, rule the minds, and we can raise our vibrations to be on the same level as theirs, maybe to see what they would do or what they wouldn't do. Pay attention, look up. Feel some of you need to be taking care of your hygiene better. Maybe you're dealing with an aunt that needs to be taking care of their hygiene better. Be loving yourself more, loving people again. Tapping back in. Some of you, I feel like you're going to be receiving red roses, maybe some white lilies. Red roses for passion and white lilies for purity. Like a bouquet of that. And it's going to bring so much affection and peace over you. I believe this is coming from someone that likes to play a lot of video games. Or maybe from one of your gamer friends. Okay. There's going to be some solutions to your problems. And some of this can be going on for years. And some of them could even take years. These solutions. Okay. You feel like you don't have time to waste. Well, I don't know. It is what it is. And that's, if you have like a song going through your mind right now and it's clouding your present moment, the universe has been trying to send you a message, and it's meant to be. Embrace that message. If you feel like somebody's been they don't stand up for you, they've been rolling you under the bus, you've basically had to have a lot of strength. Just know that that you have great power, and you are going to make it through a very short cycle. You have passion in the mind. Maybe you're honored by your family. You have authority. Worships God's will. Very amazing. Willing to learn anything about them. Possibly really talkative. You love to talk all night long. A real feminine force. You bring a lot of peace and balance into the world there. And I feel like you want to feel secure. Maybe you need to feel protected. Maybe your partner's not fighting for you like you want it to. I think y'all need to try some meditation together. Especially if you haven't been able to sleep lately. Sleep hypnosis on YouTube as well. I'm not a doctor. Watch your kids around someone, okay? I feel like somebody's being sabotaged. 5 of Swords, 7 of Swords, 7th position, cheating. Possibly, maybe your kids saw something. I feel like maybe somebody... It's like, how did you know you can read my minds? huh. And you're like, no, treat me how I want to be treated. I don't like attention hogs. I feel like you're controlling me. You're possessive. I feel like there's small things that need to be fixed around the house. Somebody's not doing that, helping you get things more comfortable. Maybe you're focused on that too. Don't waste time. Alright? Right now, you need to be making sure that you're getting closure. Or, look, don't wait around for an apology. But there might be a lot of closure coming, you know. And you're not going back to a situation. I don't feel like... I feel like they wasted too much of your time. Something is... You're starting to learn that your weight is determined by how much you give back. And kind of how much you take. And... I feel like maybe... There's someone that's maybe drunk around you, and you don't really want to burn them, and they're trying to pity, like, it's like a pity for like kind of thing. So you turn around to like talk to them, and they're like, I love you, come with me. Okay, something to do with the second cousin or a cousin. Looking up at life, emotions have its way with me. We stay broke, and I need this. Okay. Maybe this is a preppy type. A party queen. Three, there's something about anime, fantasy, a cosplayer, something serious. Brother-in-law, something about being a free spirit. Something coming through that there's a lot of love there. Being free doesn't mean I do not love you. Something about the mirror, something about spirit teaches you something morally. There's something not liked at all here. Something about don't worry. Something to do with a party girl, don't worry. They're talking to their friends just like you did. Something about clothing. Some of you maybe feel like there's a nightmare in real life. A bitter sibling, right? Okay, just be careful, Aries, out there, if you're going out anywhere. If you're partying or anything like that. I feel like there's a sibling rivalry, bitter, toxic people trying to take your blessings, take from you. Just be very, very understanding right now. Be very careful, especially around people you don't know, especially when you're by yourself, solo. You know, you can't really explain to someone, like, I can't explain this, I was all by myself, you know, but they could have been jealous of you from the get-go. They want to ruin something that they always desired, and they wanted it to disappear. What? You're not invited. Hurts. Protect me. Acceptance of change. Spiritual, good, evil, religion. mental, heart, and gut. Letting habits lead you places you don't belong. A loss. You do not have to give a gift to that fortunate neighbor. Showing up is enough. You're perfect. What can't be seen internal, they understand. A revenge body is on you, baby. Something bad happens here. This isn't good. This is very, very, I can't believe this. Whatever is coming through is actually is not right. And I'm going to end it on there. Just please be safe, Aries, out there. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and till next time.